has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
On the gun, Marks gets it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ow, that's right. 118, that's it.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Oh, right. 118, that's it.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Buggy.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. That's caught at the 4. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Texans first down.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Brings it in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Steelers, nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, 626.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Cat 300. Cat 300. 158.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
319. 630.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 20.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now throw again, Rodgers. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Screen 18. Screen 18.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's close. He's got Washington. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, Morris. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Stroud now on 3rd. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Tony, here we go. Tony, look the hot. 19 Texans.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
58. Go to 50. Hey, you block up. Back north.
First down throw here by Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. Caught by Washington, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Screen 18.
To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
Hey, take 20. Hey, 88.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right. 18. What's up?
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Back 58. Take 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Inside. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime.
319. Get 300. Get 300.
Third and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So punt coming up on fourth down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He'll put everything he's got behind it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18. Right left. Jump out.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking sideline and cut by Washington. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
A gain of 15 yards.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Steelers, first down. A gain of 15. First down.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Boswell on for the point after.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8.
14. Texans 6. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offense to the line fast.
Texans first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Hey, 626. Inside.
Rodgers going to throw on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Number 50. Hey, 88. Where y'all going?
Rodgers throwing again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
18.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
630. 318.
He'll throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
26.
Again, Rodgers. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
58.
This is Warren headed right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back north. Screen it.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers lead by 15 now.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got it deep downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
1st down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack, and that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
4th and forever coming up. The Steelers calling their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
All right.
Desperation time here. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's caught at the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
38 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
South.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Marks. To bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans 1st.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Stroud now bringing his guys out for this 2-point attempt.
Here we go.
Texans will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rodgers from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and 7.
Hey, 88! 158! 26! Jump out!
Looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Gainwell trying the right side. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They'll need more of those as they trail by a score. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They're going to pass it here. That one connects. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
10-10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
319. Zoom. Look again.
Trying an inside give to Ward. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.